Wild summer season of NBL continues with a double header on Saturday night. First match, the grudge match, Adelaide versus Melbourne, which sets up to be an extremely must-watch encounter. And then followed by Sydney versus Brisbane. Sydney have had a lot of dominance over Brisbane over the last few years. Will that continue up at the Brisbane Entertainment Centre on Saturday? Before we get into it all, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment on this video. And don't forget to check out all of the full game previews and predictions at the website bets.com.au. Now, first of all, like I said, the grudge match. Last time Melbourne and Adelaide met, it turned into a bit of a horror story with suspensions and fines thrown out everywhere. But we don't have to get into that now. Let's get into the raw facts. Melbourne had been struggling, but finally got a very unconvincing 76 to 66 point win against Cairns last time they played. They've now had a big long break, about 9 or 10 days, and they go up against Adelaide, who really came out and proved a point last time they played, getting a big win against Sydney. Now, I still feel in this one that Adelaide have a point to prove. They don't want to just let that Sydney win be a one-off. I think we're going to see the best of Kendrick Davis and Montrezl Harrell going up against Melbourne, who, they want to get a little bit of a revenge against. And the best way to do that is get a win. Now, the bookies are giving them 4.5 point head start here, which is very, very, very tempting. Look, Melbourne's defense has been struggling this season, surprisingly. They rank 5th in the league in opposition field goal percentage, and they also rank 5th in the league in opposition points in the paint. These are two areas where Adelaide should be able to contest. You've got Kendrick Davis, who's been on absolute fire, averaging over 29 points per game in his past 7 matches. So he'll be looking to attack from the perimeter and hitting some of these mid-range shots. While you've got Montrezl Harrell, who will definitely be looking to dominate in the paint and play that aggressive style. But he'll need to keep his head on his shoulders in this one and keep his cool. And we just might see Adelaide upset Melbourne United at the Adelaide Entertainment Centre. So what am I liking this one? I'm going to take Adelaide with the points at 4.5. I also like this game total to go over. Adelaide don't play very good defense, and Melbourne are also struggling. And with KD firing for Adelaide, expect this one to go over the game total of 197.5 points. And like we said, raving on about KD, he's going to be extremely dangerous. I'll be looking at the plus 25 and plus 30 point mark for Kendrick Davis in that game. Now, game 2, Sydney versus Brisbane. Look, Sydney have dominated Brisbane, won 9 of their past 10 contests, won both games in NBL 25. Now, for all of a sudden, Sydney's offense has started to spark. Look, they're averaging 104.66 points per game in their past 3 matches. Offense has been the problem for the Sydney Kings this season, but Jalen Adams has been carrying them. He's been playing in that MVP form of NBL 2022. He's averaging 30.33 points per game and has really lifted the offense of Sydney over their past 3 matches. Despite the loss against Adelaide, he's still fired with 41 points in that loss. Now, Brisbane's defense has some heavy issues, as we know. They have the worst opposition field goal percentage of 48.7%. So Sydney are going to attack. It's going to be Jalen Adams. It'll be Quat Noy. You can also expect Xavier Cooks to be getting amongst it as well, because, Brisbane's offense has been absolutely struggling since James Bateman got injured. Josh Adams does come into the team, but it is going to take some time to adjust. So this one, definitely Jalen Adams going 25 plus points in this one. Sydney will score over their team total and definitely cover the line in this one. They're going to likely blow out Brisbane up in Brisbane, with them building some momentum heading into this match on Saturday. So there are your best tips for Saturday's NBL action. Don't forget, check out the previews at the website and gamble responsibly, and happy punting.